What's up everybody, it's your boy Pram back with another video, and today I'll be discussing my favorite gangster movies. Now before I even get into it, let's talk about the criteria, how I came up with this list. Number one, it has to be an underground organization dealing with crime, guns, money, involvement, and revenge. So that's it. That's the criteria for me compiling my list. And also I kind of kept it in America. There's a lot of gangster movies that I enjoy that's across seas and stuff like that, but I'm trying to make it real simple. I'll probably get to that later. But for right now, let's get into my favorite gangster movies that I enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy some of these movies too. So the first one on my list is Carlito's Way. My boy Al Pacino got loose in this movie. Sean Penn's in it. I think the setting was late 70s, early 80s. John Leguizamo was in it. You know, it was a good movie. So Carlito's Way is on the list. The next one the next one has one of the illest shootouts film ever, as far as dealing with gangster movie, and that is Heat. Great movie. Of course, Al Pacino's in this one, Robert De Niro, and you have Val Kilmer holding it down. So Heat made the list. The next one, excuse me guys, the next one, and here we go again, my boy, he's in it again. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Ray Liotta, Goodfellas. Great movie, great storyline. I like how Ray Liotta was narrating through this whole movie. Samuel Jackson's in this movie too for a hot second, but Goodfellas made the list. The next movie that I got up here, that's a cult classic, and I think this actor Lawrence Fishburne personified a dope gangster and keeping it smooth, and that's Hoodlum. Definitely an ill movie. Had other great actors in it. I think Andy Garcia was in it. A whole list of people, but Hoodlum made the list. Now the next movie that's on my list, you know what? This movie came out when this was an epidemic. This was the era of the crack era. And then when this movie came out, it kind of like, I don't know, it was just a smash hit, and it also catapulted Wesley Snipes' career, and that is New Jack City. Marvel Van Peebles directed this movie. Ice-T's in it, a couple other actors in it, but this is a solid movie and it's a cult classic. So New Jack City made the list. That's kind of funny. The next movie has Wesley Snipes in it too, but it also has Christopher Walken's in it, and that movie is King of New York. Great movie. Got popular by word of mouth. It wasn't really advertised or released in selected theaters, but by word of mouth it became like a cult classic. So if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. The next movie takes us to the West Coast, to my Latin brothers, and that is American Me. Enjoy the storyline. This is really a good solid movie. So American Me made the list, and we're gonna stay on the West Coast with the next movie. That's Blood In and Blood Out. These two Latin-based gangster movies are really great. I enjoyed both of them, and I could recommend them to you guys if you haven't seen them. They're older movies, maybe late 90s, but if you ever get a chance, check them out. Now the next one is like the foundation of gangster movies. You can't say you enjoy gangster movies, watch gangster movies. Matter of fact, they show this movie in college. But this movie is the best one and the only one. The rest of them was good, but this is the best one. That is The Godfather Part 1. Thoroughly enjoyed this movie when it first came out. Revisited it again a couple of years ago, still feel the same way about it. So, The Godfather. Now, this next movie that I got on my list, I was thinking about this actor because we haven't seen him in a while, and that is Sean Connery. And him and Kevin Costner, Andy Garcia was in this movie. They did an excellent job with that movie. But that movie is called The Untouchables. remember watching this movie in theaters, going to see it a couple times because that movie theater charged us 99 cents. It's called Forest. So we should walk up there every other week and watch this movie. The Untouchables. The next one that's on my list has I think it's Nicolas Cage, Samuel Jackson. I forgot this guy's name because I was talking to my man Murph. It's the actor with red hair, Miami, CSI Miami. But the name of the movie is called Kiss of Death. Gangster movie. They get busy in it. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna recommend it to you. But Kiss of Death is an excellent movie, so you need to check it out. Now, this movie right here made the list due to the criteria is what I said, and that is Kill Bill, Volume 1. You know, she was part of an organization that was mafia style, left her for dead, and she came back for revenge. So Kill Bill Volume 1 made it on my list. The next one I got up here, and you know what? This movie right here I'm about to talk about should get a remake because it was done on a small budget. I don't know I don't think it got released in movie theaters, but of course back then you had you know, Blockbuster, stuff like that, movie rentals, and that's where I first seen it. But the movie's called Amongst Friends, and basically it's like these New Jersey cats whose parents are well off. Some of them might be in the mafia or something like that. You don't really see them, but these kids are trying to get their own thing going, and it dives into like betrayal, people going to jail, people not built for it. You know, it's really a good story, but it's called Amongst Friends. Now the next one, I have to acknowledge where they got this movie from, but they did an okay job. I mean, I gave it, on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave it a solid 7.5 because the original one is way better. But the movie is called The Departed. We have Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson, you know, a lot of heavyweights in this movie. A great movie, but the original one, Infernal Affair, 1, 2, and 3, because it's a trilogy. I think Annie Lau's in it. Was an awesome movie. So, excuse me, if you don't mind reading the subtitles, you would definitely enjoy Infernal Affair. But The Departed is on my list. And there you have it. My favorite gangster movies that I enjoy. So that's it. This is your boy Prim, and I'm out.